beyond stupid.
These people are friends with Jamie. I've made the connections. We're making connections now. So I'm sitting here outside. You see, folks.
Calm down. Calm down.
Please help me, Facebook.
Because I ain't no sissy la-la like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Women's boobs are their balls. They're just not down there. So yes, gentlemen, we have bigger balls than you do. What? Say what?
I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. Live, but not much lively. I messaged Kemper, said, I might not be able to go too long now, bro. I'm wore out. He said, that's good with me. I'm pretty wore out too. So,
Right.
oh, goodness. Long day at work, son?
Oh, yeah. Always.
Yeah. The weekend is here. I'm ready for it after, get refreshed. I'm going to get me a good sleep in tonight and sleep late tomorrow and be ready to get up refreshed tomorrow and knock it, out of the park, hit it like a home run. Hit it like a home run. So I started a poll a little while back. Did Leslie ever get finished? I forgot to check. I just came right in here because I already had StreamYard pulled up when I was uploading that video. Welcome everybody. But I had a poll started. Let me check on the poll. Poll question is, why was Jimbo not arrested today at Knoxville Hooters? BK lied and gaslit his chat, or Ernie lied and gaslit his chat, or Sleezus lied and gaslit his chat, or all the above, which is in the lead with 82%. BK is the second leader there with 12%, and he really tried to push that pretty hard that I was a fugitive from justice. But I don't even know if you saw today. I went live from Hooters.
Yeah, I was told you did. I didn't get to watch it.
Yeah, we just kind of went live for a few minutes and let them know I was there, and if the popo wanted to come get me, come on. And then we, closed down the live and finished eating. I didn't sit around and wait for a long time to see if they showed up, but we was probably there an hour altogether. Oh gosh, love and grace. What else can you say about Reed Shepherd? What did he do tonight? I haven't seen the numbers yet. I could have went to that game. A friend of mine had 2 tickets for sale for $25 a piece. They played some Christian Academy or something. I'm sure they won by 30 or 40. Haven't even got to look at the numbers yet. I'd say Reed probably went off. I got me some kind of shot today, man, and it's wearing off now, so I can feel the cramping again. The doctor explained to me what it was. Like when they did the neck surgery, they pulled back my arm, positioned it. I can't do it now because of my frozen shoulder, and of course I'm not under anesthesia, but pulled back my arm over my head and where they could manipulate things, and did some kind of muscle move around or whatever happened. So they gave me a shot in it today of some kind of one of the Kane brothers, not Novocaine or lidocaine. I know it wasn't those two, but one of the Kane brothers, and it felt good, pretty good all day today. It was starting to wear off now. I couldn't feel anything on my arm, but now I can feel it. I can feel it now. Starting to hurt a little bit.
You've probably been moving around a little bit more than you normally do too, hadn't you?
Huh?
You've been doing more movement than normal today?
Yeah, quite a bit more,
Probably.
really. Yeah. I was pretty busy and active, especially after I got the shot, because I said, dang, that feels good, I can move it. Even with the frozen shoulder, I can move it pretty good. I was like, all right.
Well, I need to tell everybody that Behind Green Eyes says hello. She can't chat right now because she's recording Earn, but she says hi to everybody.
Good deal. Skern Dog is being recorded, huh?
Yeah, he just went live right before we did.
Oh, well, maybe he will explain why he didn't come and arrest me today.
Well, then of course his boyfriend is live over there. I sent you a screenshot of one of the comments I seen over there. You need to look at that.
Check.
But yeah, the chat over there has got some people in it. They got Simmerly over there hanging out. They got Smokey hanging out. A few people. And that is talking about summer, by the way.
Oh my God.
I told you, man. That's how crazy these fucks are, dude. This is the shit that they were doing in Newport and claiming other people were doing this. And then they want to say that the trolls destroyed their business. But this is the shit that they were doing. But they were claiming people, like certain specific people were doing certain things. So they made it very personal, very fucking quick.
Should I read this or?
Why not? Go ahead.
Trigger warning, trigger warning. Tina Kachina Simmerly posted in the chat. They're talking about
Benny's. Yeah, it was in Benny's chat.
I believe she was an accidental, casual, and I would not be surprised if she was eaten. ... Just saying. ... That my opinion.
And that is Kachina. Tried and true right there for you. Pure ignorance.
Sorry, you said Reed had 7 assists. What else did he do?
But do remember, Armando is the biggest trafficker in Tennessee. I am the biggest adrenochrome dealer in the eastern United States. Nicolina, of course, and Nicolina and her organ harvesting. Like, this is all ignorance. You with that deal to snuff out Ernie.
Yeah.
Her, Xander. Like, it is that ignorant.
7 3-pointers, 3 steals, 7 steals, or 3 assists. Was he at 7 assists? 3 steals, 7 assists. Kentucky 101 to Ship Hill 67. Ship Hill Christian was the name of it, wasn't it? Something like that. Yeah. But golly, 7 3-pointers, one game. That's pretty great. He can shoot now. But yeah, Tina is that's right up there with certified cougars, right? That's right up there above and beyond Sasquatch, bro. Like,
yeah.
It's disrespectful to that little girl too, man.
Yep.
It's
well, I mean, you remember the shit that they did across the pond, right? The harassing and everything else they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they do not give a fuck. They will do whatever they want to, especially Tina. That's why you can bet Tina don't delete. She puts it up, it's up. It don't matter. You, your mom, your grandma, she don't give a fuck. She's gonna leave it up.
Oh, barely human. We don't need to stream Skern. We'll get carried away and streaming that little sawed off bastard and forget to do our important stuff over here. I would, but he's ignorant. Like, you really sit back and think about it, man. Like, you got a guy who is wanted by law enforcement in New York and in Kentucky, and they're active warrants, running around telling people he's working with law enforcement. And if that's true, which I don't think it is, but if it's true, then he's doing it under an assumed name. It's really disturbing, man, that people believe this guy. And I don't know. I watched Leslie's live until I took me a little nap, like a 20-minute nap right before our live stream. And Leslie played more proof of Jayla being, all those people, including the most recent scammer she was, Kentucky Mama. And, buddy, they're fighting that tooth and nail over there, saying that's not her.
No, dude, they're stupid though.
Yeah, and like they're showing, like, Archivist Tina gave her solid 100%. Let me say it for the first time ever. 1900% proof that it's her. Almost 2 years ago, she used this Cash App in her scam, and lo and behold, the Cash App she used in Mama T's chat not too long ago, same Cash App, which also matches the Cash App that she used on Smiley's the other day. Ding, 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 ding. We got a winner, boys. Come on. What the hell? Hey, Beth. Yeah, we all kind of just hanging out tonight. We kind of stray away from the back and forth. You ain't gonna change Sleezus. Like, he's always gonna be who he is. I don't know if you got a chance to read my members only community posts today, but if you get a chance, I'll pull it up if you ain't seen it. But that sums it up for Sleazus, man. Like, this guy is a, diaper wearing, thumb sucking nugget that lives with mommy or granny and wants to pick a fight to try to earn some quick money. And the adults have stuff to do, and it ain't you, Sleazy. So come on back when you get a little bit bigger, a little bit badder, and you can hold down a conversation without the blood vessel about to burst in the top of your head there, okay? When you can hold down a conversation without screaming and the blood vessel about bursting in your head, come on back. Now, you won't come on this panel, but maybe we'll have a conversation somewhere. Sign up to Dictum for funny ass video. That's the way to promote your own channel, buddy. If I knew who you was, I'd promote you too. I don't know who you are. TOG in the house. Teresa, we got a bunch of people here tonight. Appreciate y'all. I know a bunch of channels live at the same time, and well, thank you all for being here. The ones who are here. Let's see. You got a message, Kemper. Heard it come through. Let's see. The poll's about probably to the end. It ain't really changing much. Around 80% for all the above, which it is all the above, So we'll go ahead and end that poll. We might run another triggering poll here in a few minutes. We'll see. So the weak man was here. Yeah, he is. Your boy Roy. Your boy Roy. Totally weak man with zero control over his emotions. Yeah, I mean, he just goes crazy and starts telling people to suck his D, and he's really nasty and vile, and that ain't for me. I've been in too many of them screaming arguments, and I believe the last screaming argument I actually got into was with that fool, and I ain't giving him the time of day no more. Hello, Betty. Because all it does is give him content. I mean, he steals our content anyway. But why give him a reason to chop up something and make it look worse than it is? I mean, that's the way he does things.
Right. Yeah, fuck him. Like I've said it for a long time, Fuck easy. Fuck any of them, really, man. Like, irrelevant. Thirsty. I mean, there's many words you can use to describe the situation, but when it comes down to it, you got one that could go to prison any day now, any day, once he gets arrested. You got another one in 27 days gets to go be sentenced, flipping out over there doing his dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, and of course you got one just trying to at least reach the level of Griff, but can't even get there with it.
I need to look a couple things up here in a second, but before I do, Beth said, Jimbo, did you see Connie's weak ass or Connie's weak attempt at buying some BS by tagging us in some cheesy video? I don't think so, Beth. I don't remember if I saw it or not.
She tagged us in that video that Unsupervised Maniacs had played on Easy's yesterday, and she had you, me, Beth. Can't remember everybody, but I do remember those because I was just looking at it.
What was being said, and what video was it from?
Unsupervised Maniacs.
I know, but what video was unsupervised video, you said
It
it
was,
had you and Beth on it. What video was that from?
it was about Smokey. I don't know if I understand your question.
Well, I mean, the content had to come from somewhere other
I
than
didn't look at
unsupervised
the
maniac.
video. I
You
just
said
seen
it had been you and Beth on it. I was wondering what was the context of the content they were playing. It was mainly
Smoke.
about Smokey. Okay, thank you, Nana. That's what I was asking. Like, what? I don't know who unsupervised maniacs is, and I don't really look at tags much, especially from people I don't know or haters. So, I mean, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to let people like that ruin my day. Or that's what they want to do, is try to ruin your day. About her grape BS, yeah. Yeah. See, now what they want is to get you to say something so they can threaten you. Oh, you're talking about a witness. You're talking about a witness. Well, the witness is over there hanging out in the chat, who is literally tagging us and trying to provoke us to say something. So, how about tell your lawyer that? Tell your lawyer that. Some BS about Smokey was stupid. Yeah, Smokey is a thirsty, desperate hussy. I just tell you that right now. You know, it ain't got nothing to do with the rape, theft, abuse, um, beating somebody with a gun, harassment, nothing. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's about her personality. That's what I think of her as a person. So, you know, tell your lawyer I said that. I don't care. Now, tell you all of your boyfriends to leave my name out of their mouth when it comes to you, and I won't say nothing else about you. How about that? Of course she is. Of course she is. She's thirsty. She fooled a lot of us, Brandy J. She fooled a lot of us. She probably is, Lady Jane. I'd say, well, it's almost 1 a.m. I'd say she's probably about 2 bottles down by now, wouldn't you, Beth? And see, I'm not gonna dare show that unsupervised maniacs video, because I'm not gonna give them a view and have people wanting to see it. You know, it ain't worth it. Hey, SDA.
Yeah, it's like an hour and some long video.
Oh, good Lord. Well, I couldn't sit through that anyway. Of course, it's all of our content probably being reused, right?
From what I saw last night, they were trying to take other cases of essay and situations and like court hearings and Congress hearings and all this other shit to try to relate it to Smokey's issue. And it's not even close.
Yeah. Well, but you know, here's the good thing: we live in the United States of America, not where Easy lives, but in the United States of America. And to my Canadian friends, don't take that as a insult, because I'm just saying we live in the USA, and I don't know how the justice system is in Canada, and I don't pretend to. But here in the USA, you will go to court unless somebody pleads guilty, and you will get a chance to tell your side, whether it's the accuser or whether it's the defendant. But here in the USA, you have that right. And well, we'll see. It doesn't matter what's been done before, what's been said before. I mean, let me read this comment. Hi, everyone. Was laughing at Skern. Got him to say my name, and Smokey in that chat. He said your name. I'm not going to say it. Gipper, what's that name say?
Let me get my glasses.
We also got Ernie to say this once.
Anita dicking me?
I mean, he read it right off the screen. We just wrote it up there, and he said,
Anita dicking me?
just boy never learns. Boy never learns. Oh, did you hear the roar at the beginning of the live stream, Kemper? That is completely and totally Mammoth. At the end of her live stream today, she said, let's get ready for work. And then she did her little roar. That was it.
Wow.
That's about as intimidating as Ernie's roar.
Yeah, he got a roar. The only thing that has a roar is the fucking sound of his vibrator. Yeah.
Anyway, you know who that is. That's Angry Beaver over there. Starts with my. That was the name I was trying to get you to read because Ernie read it off in chat.
Oh, I got you.
Trying to trick you into saying it. You're gonna put on your glasses, it ain't gonna be no fun.
Sorry, I couldn't see it, so once it goes up on that screen, it's smaller than what the chat is. So it's out of.
That sucks for the phone when you put it in that screen. It gets so little. You can pinch now and like expand, but it's still hard for me to do that. Let's see. I got a couple of things I wanted to address here, if I can find it. Here we go. Well, wish you could put them in order like that. Let's see. We have received some super thanks. I'm looking for them. I was going to shout them out. But I can't seem to just turn on the super thanks to look at it. I ain't figured it out yet. So here's what I'll do. I'll try to do it by memory. And if I miss somebody, I surely am sorry. Let me see. No.
What is it you're doing?
The super thanks, like, super chat, super sticker. If people read and like are watching video or it's a community post, they can put a super thanks on there, which is like super chat, except it's not during the live stream.
Okay, yeah.
We've got three that I think three over the last couple of days, and I'm gonna try to remember them by just remember because I couldn't find them there, but because everything's out of order on that in that studio. But we got, I think, one from Angie Brickenden for $6.99, and we got one from Nicolina. I think it was $2.99, and then we got one. Let me look at the name because I hadn't seen it too much, if at all. From, it says, let me see if I can look it up on here and see if it's a little different. Rhonda Grew. Rhonda Grew. And let me read this to you. It's a $500 super thanks, Kemper.
Wow.
And it was not a mistake because it says, please give Kemper $100, for the stand $100, and $300 to you, them, and family. And this is under the Don't Arrest Me Bro, Not a Hooters in Tennessee. Not a Hooters in Tennessee. So, Rhonda, thank you so much for that. And that's a lot. It's a whole lot of money. And Nicolina and Angie, thank you for the super thanks as well. And like I said, I don't even know who that is, but I sure do appreciate it because it's going to come on around the 21st. This month it was a little later, but it's going to come on the 21st of December. So it's right before Christmas. So I really do appreciate that. I'm sure Kemper really appreciates that. Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be a great Christmas and holiday present. To divvy out amongst the fam there, and I really appreciate it. And I know, well, that's Kemper say. I'm not going to speak for you.
What's up?
I said I was about to say I know Kemper really appreciates it, but I said I'll just let Kemper speak for himself.
Oh yeah, I do appreciate it. Really do.
Graham, member for 7 months. Thank you so much. So happy to be a part of the Stan family for 7 months and counting. We appreciate you, Graham. We appreciate you. It was amazing, right, TLG? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are.
That's a lot of money.
Commenting on that. Yeah, that's a chunk of change. And, we got a $500 super chat a couple months ago, and we questioned it right off the bat, but the lady, I don't think she's in chat tonight, I haven't seen her, but who gave it is a little elderly, and I don't think she heard us questioning, and she was already gone, and I didn't know how to contact her. And she actually tried to give us $5, ended up giving us $500. And then she came in a couple of nights later and said somebody had stolen her credit card, and Google had charged her $500 for something. And I was like, oh no, we know what happened. So she did get her money back.
Sure did. I'm glad she did too. She's sweet.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. It's Rosemarie J. She's in chat almost every night.
Yeah.
But I'm glad she got it back without any trouble. And I don't know how long it took her to get it back, but it came, the part that we were overpaid came out like 2 months, like not that month or the next month, but the following month. I think it seemed like it took 2 months. So hopefully she got it back faster than that. Hopefully her bank reimbursed her. So, but this one definitely wasn't an accident because she specifically said how to divide it. So, Nightbot's in the house. I've got my arm down here on a book because if I raise it up, I'm afraid that little cramp's going to kick back in. It's that bad.
I don't blame you, man.
Skunk Ape member for 7 months. I stand with the stand. Let me go check his message.
Shit.
They don't have an original thought in their head, do they?
Not a single bit, bro. I seen that and I was like, good Lord.
Weird. Who knows?
It's sad.
Who knows? We've made waves throughout the tube, though. With And I think we've already lasted longer than some people would think that it was going to last. With just kind of laying down the swords with the other community. When I say the other community, I mean the Mean Girls, because if you take each person and call that their community, they've got a bunch of communities. And if you do us the same way, we got the Stan community, and then we've got a bunch of creators in our community like Kemper, Leslie, Queen. I mean, it goes on and on and on. The Den, you got all these communities that literally don't seem to be going at each other anymore whatsoever, and it's been great. Hey Paige, thank you for the $2 super sticker. There's Carrie's in the house. What? Have y'all heard Roar yet? But and there's just seems to be, at least for the most part, one community that really is struggling with that. And I'm sorry, Connie, that you feel betrayed, but I'm not sorry that there is peace. And like, I'm starting to get to know some of these people, and it seems like when you I don't know, take the gloves off in a good way, or and you're not wanting to pick up an axe all the time and grind it, then better things happen, and people roar like an eagle.
Sounds like a sick bullfrog.
It does sound a little more like a bullfrog than an eagle. There's our next poll right there.
Sick bullfrog.
Thanks, Betty. Member for 1 month. I support the stand. Thank you so much, Betty. Right. Let me throw his poll in here, because that's a good one. That's a good poll.
God. These people. You see why I always say ignored? Oh, Junior, he's just way off, man.
What are you laughing at? I ain't on my StreamYard right now.
I'm laughing at everything I'm seeing right now between two devices. It's like I said, Junior is so lost right now. He's cracks me up.
There you go, guys. That's going to be a tough one. I bet that's going to be a close poll. Because I don't know if anybody's ever heard an eagle roar or not. Maybe when an eagle roars, it does sound like a bullfrog. It could be. Our porn star roar, is that what you meant? Yeah, I think it might be. She sounds like she's choking on something, that's for sure. Can you hear it again? Yep, I'll play it again. I'll play it a couple times here.
Because I ain't no sissy la like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
I was going to say that oppositional, but since you said it, I don't have to. Thank you for taking.
No, I'm thinking that one's going to produce an echo, I think.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the acoustics.
There.
Yeah.
Oh. Queen said it's a bullfrog. Frog sounds really dry. It does, don't it? Oh gosh. There is a lot of bass in that. Echolocation. Oh no. um, you know, Dark to Light kind of got into it because they went at Leslie in our Discord, and instead of working things out the way they were told to, they wanted to just keep on arguing, so they just got, you know, tossed from the Discord. It was just easier to keep arguing. Dark to Light went in Leslie's chat tonight and said something about the Jayla situation, and Leslie, you know, told him no, that's not how it is, or whatever. They're a little back and forth, and then Dark to Light said, "Oh, you got open panel, and then you don't let nobody speak." What the hell? Where did they see open panel at? It ain't in her description. She didn't have her link in chat.
Dark Knight's always done that though.
Yeah, I was thinking, you know, yeah, they've been in Easy's. I'm sure. That was what it reminded me of. Is Easy's, you know, always he puts open panel in his title and description because of the algorithm. You know, people who are looking for an open panel or a debate will go into that channel and hang out in the chat, you know, hoping it's something they want to argue about. And I mean, that's smartest thing I've ever seen him do, really. Probably wasn't his idea, but you know, when we put open panel in there, and it's not very often, but it's usually either a troll that we do it for, or we really, really open our panel up. But Leslie wasn't opening her panel. She was doing her thing. She was exposing. And I'll tell you, man, Leslie, over the last week or so here, buddy, been hitting it like a home run. Her channel going to be bigger than ours here in a week or two. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go there and whoop that ass for her because she challenged me to a fight basically last night. I don't know if you remembered or not. But if y'all see her, tell her I'm coming for her. You know how in the movie in the Tombstone when he says, "Tell him I'm coming and hell's coming with me." You tell Leslie I'm coming and Kemper's coming with me.
The last ride.
Right. We're coming there, pew pews blazing. What the hell are you laughing at?
Oh, it's real. Can't help that long story.
Hell yeah, she's been on fire, Oppo. She's been killing it. Trixie, I got cameras everywhere. Look, bathrooms, ceiling fans, you know, outside, up and down the driveway. You know, we got cameras everywhere here. Just ask Ernie. He knows it all. Oh, she's talking to Sleazy now. Look, bring big boy. That's his favorite thing to be called. Better get on my titty shoes. No, I'm gonna jump on the train when it comes by. You hear it coming? That's what it sounds like, Benny. When the train comes rolling around the bend, you ain't seen the sunshine since you don't know when. Well, that's what it sounds like. Holly Dolly's locked and loaded. But which side are you on? I got a feeling people would turn on us. That's the most over. Yep, Folsom Prison Blues. TOG. That's the most overused and newly hyped word on the streets is turned. They've turned on you, which is ironic because, you know, everybody keeps accusing all these master crisis actors of being pro wrestlers, right? And scripts are pro wrestling scripts. Well, when a good guy / babyface turns into a bad guy, that's what it's called. It's a heel turn. So they do turn on their, partner or friends or whatever. So I've already said too much. Now I have all the pro wrestlers who are still hanging on to the last shred of any dignity of it being considered non-fake are going to be looking for me now. Let's discuss that for a second. How many wrestling fans have we got in the chat? Any pro wrestling fans at all? Because I'd like to know. I think Skunk Ape's a pro wrestling fan. Good deal, Queen. Glad you made it home all right.
Heck yeah.
Celtics are 10-2, by the way, unless they played tonight and lost. Or maybe they played tonight and won. That made them 10-2. Anyway, last game they played, I saw on TV was they were winning against Atlanta in the fourth. So it was a big win. So. Huge MMA and wrestling fan. Aha! So, what do you think? Was it a good thing for the business or a bad thing when Vince McMahon told the world that wrestling was fake and showed them how we did things? What do you think, Kemper? Was it good for wrestling or bad for wrestling?
Honestly, I mean, most people knew it was like that to begin with.
They did, but there would still be people who would argue with you over it.
I mean, there's still people that do it today, though. I mean, it's not fake, but it is scripted. It is staged. At times, I know a lot of what wrestlers do is very real, taking punches, breaking your back, that kind of stuff. Like, I know that's real, very real. But I mean, hell, I've known since I was a kid, man. And I mean, people still love it regardless. I've known that it was like that because one of my dad's friends worked ringside. He was the one that would take their, like gear and stuff back to the dressing room after them or during the match when they come out to the ring. You have the big fluffy Ric Flair coats and stuff like that. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, it was a runner. That's cool.
So, I mean, he told us about blood capsules and told us about how that they would.
I never saw a blood capsule in 13. Like I wrestled 13 years. I never saw a first blood capsule. Never.
Well, he also told us about where they would make these little small like cuts, and then like what is either wax or super glue or something that would keep it from bleeding. But when they would take a punch, it would open up.
Yeah. Well, that ain't how. Whenever, and I only juiced is what we call it 3 times in 13 years, and like the way I was trained, we put a piece of the white tape around our fingers with a cut off piece of razor blade in the white tape, and when it's time to juice, you take your bump or whatever, you're on the ground, you're holding your face, and you take that thing out and stick it in and twist it. And but yeah, then you beat on it a little bit and let your opponent really get stiff and hit you in the head a little bit, and the blood starts coming out pretty good. But yeah, John Cena, unfortunately, it's technically it's fake. It is fake. I mean, most of the time, unless something, there's a screw job like with the Bret Hart thing, or somebody decides they're going to kick the other guy's ass for real, or there's an accidental knockout. I've seen that many times. Somebody accidentally get knocked out. What do? It's over. You got to pin them. But yeah, most of the time, John Cena, we know who's going to win. Saw my first blood capsule watching Skern. Yeah. Not Stalker. Now he does use blood capsules. And then he'll show you his teeth to make sure you see good and well that he's got blood all over his teeth. Surely we've got that video handy. The Skern, where he does, shows his mouth in the dark. It's on your channel, isn't it?
I don't know if I've got it on my channel or not, man. Do we have it on this one?
Somewhere, yeah. I might be able to. Let me go in here and type in keywords in the thing here in a second. I'll look for it.
Okay.
See, like I know about half the bad blood in the UFC exaggerated, but for press conference. Now I'll tell you, UFC is a different animal. I don't know, there's a lot of accusations, just like there was in boxing, and I think boxing was really corrupt, is really corrupt. But in the UFC or in MMA in general, it is a good thing, like to be a heel. You make more money if you're going to sell tickets, and most guys, until they get to where they're in a contract situation, make more money based on how many tickets they actually sell. Like with Brandon Bell, when he fought in Harlan or anywhere near Harlan, and I was promoting the fight, the dude made more money than I made in the night, because I'd give him a cut of his ticket sales, and he would sell the hell out of some tickets. Guy named Mike Walbright, people wanted to see him get his ass whipped because he was arrogant. He was just, he didn't look the part. He looked like and he'll tell you, he looked like a big fat redneck with no training. And he won his first 17 fights with no training. But people wanted to see him lose. They wanted to see him lose that first fight. Who's gonna knock him off? So every fight he fought was bigger and bigger and bigger. So guys like that would make more money, of course, than somebody who's just fighting somebody to start their record, or they're not drawing a crowd. They're not making much money, right?
You can draw a crowd. I said you can draw a crowd really good by being a heel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the way you do it. Because the people want to see you get your ass kicked. Yep. It's called putting asses in the seats,
I mean, Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen prove that,
Absolutely. Abdullah the Butcher got in trouble for blading somebody when he had active hepatitis C and ruined Devin Nicholson's career. I don't know about pro wrestling nowadays, but MMA fighters nowadays have to have blood tests. And that's a good thing, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Tommy Morrison sort of pushed the testing like that when it came to boxing and stuff. So,
yeah,
really had to.
Mm-hmm.
He's from Morristown, Tennessee.
Yep. Dana White has built an empire, though. I mean, like Conor versus Khabib was real bad blood for sure. Still is. Absolutely is real bad blood. But without Conor McGregor, and I think Khabib is one of the best that ever stepped in the ring, if not the best. But without Conor McGregor, that fight don't sell nearly as many tickets.
It's like Muhammad Ali.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Muhammad Ali.
Which one was it that had the revolver filled with blanks, and Muhammad Ali started talking trash, and he went at him, acting like he was shooting him?
I don't know. I don't remember that. I have to look it up.
I want to say it wasn't Foreman. I don't think.
No, I would know if it was Foreman. I would think I would.
Google that. I know it happened. Let me Google it.
Yeah.
Because that right there, that'll bring you some ticket sales.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, man. Yeah, when you think two men are willing to kill each other, you can see them fight it out, you might want to see it. And honestly, in the UFC, two men are willing to kill each other because, that kind of fight could end in death quick
Mm-hmm.
if you don't have a good enough referee in there. Sure can. POG, he skyrocketed the UFC mid 2010, saved the UFC. I respect Conor for that, and he was a heck of a fighter in his prime skill. Oh my gosh, yeah, Conor McGregor. And
He's
I don't
moving
think
up
he
a
gets
weight
enough
class.
credit for how skilled he was.
Isn't he about to move up a weight class to take a fight or something?
I don't even know. I don't
I
even
know,
know.
I know he's been rehabbing, and he's big as hell right now, dude.
Yeah. Was it Sonny Liston, Earth Angel said?
Yep, that's who it was. It just came up on the Google machine. But yeah, Sonny Liston pulled a gun and fired bullets at Ali in a casino. Turns out the gun only had blanks in it, but still the clip.
How would you have felt if you were in that casino? Like, like hitting the floor and rolling around like, oh my God, we're going to get killed.
The kind of stuff that was happening with Conor and Khabib, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
With like fights and this and that out in the streets and the buses and the boys and all that. Well, pretty much that's what Ali had been doing to Liston before this match, is just ramping it up like he always did. But it got to the point where Liston was over it. He pulled that out.
That was back in the day when boxing was king, and it was because of people like Ali and Frazier and Liston, and then Mike Tyson, I thought, brought in this new era of fighter. There was some real in that era.
Bro, that was when he was Cassius Clay.
He fought Sonny Liston?
Yeah, bro. At least he's on a bus that says Cassius Clay on it.
Yeah. Do you know why he changed his name from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali?
Same reason Lou Alcindor changed his to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Draft dodging?
Nope.
That's
that became
listen, you can say religion all you want to. Muhammad Ali changed his name because of being stripped of the title for not like
for not going to Vietnam.
He was drafted to Vietnam and wouldn't go.
Right. He was one of those objectors.
Mm-hmm.
He spend some time in jail for it?
I think so.
Yeah, and then came out and
Yep. Here's your new poll. When we talking about boxing, I got a new poll. 83% of y'all think it sounds more like a bullfrog than an eagle. Now I want to talk to this 17% and ask them exactly what a roaring eagle does sound like. Oh. This is a Kemper versus Jimbo poll. Don't worry, you won't hurt my feelings if you vote for Kemper. So just answer honestly. There you go. Poll is up. Sonny Liston pulled a gun and shot at Muhammad Ali short. Oh, cool. Wonder if we get struck if we all talk sports.
Well, it's only like 45 seconds, so
yeah. Let's do it with let me speed it up, and we'll also do under fair use. of course, I mean, we're, constructive criticism. We're talking about this tonight. So speed up a little bit there. And let me give my little fair use overlay for you. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Let's roar. Rawr. Content disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this video are not meant to hurt any individual. We cannot be held liable in such situations. Under Section 52 of the Copyright Act 1957, exceptions are given for fair dealing for purposes such as fair dealing of any work for private or personal use, including research, for criticism or review, for reporting of current events and current affairs. Now, let's watch this little video on Muhammad Ali or Cassius Clay and Sonny Liston. It says Muhammad Ali in the video. Maybe they'll refer to. Maybe we'll find out.
Well, when you watch the video, you'll see his buzz where I was talking about it.
Maybe we'll F around and find out.
Oh, you talking about why he changed it?
No, huh? No, I was just teasing about whether it was actually still one or the other. Which you could probably look and see if that was before or after he was drafted. That's for another night. Let's watch this video.
Clay had started a harassment campaign against Liston, trying to force a fight, even going so far as to rent a bus and drive it to Sonny's house while calling him a coward and a bum through a bullhorn.
I'm gonna hurt you, cuz I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you, you crazy. I'm gonna hurt you till you fight me.
The whole situation finally came to a head when Clay approached Liston at the Desert Inn in Las Vegas, where the champ was shooting craps and losing. Liston was in no mood to be harangued by the mouth from the south. Drawing a gun, Sonny fired, frightening his young tormentor into a hasty retreat. The gun was filled with blanks.
You see them running?
Hell yeah, I saw him running. Wouldn't you been running?
Oh, hell no. I'd have been on the floor like, hell no.
All right, let me tell y'all what it says for the ones who have a glitch going on. All right. So the question is, would Tyson's, and I messed that up. It should have an S after Tyson, sorry. Would Tyson's face tattoo look better on Jimbo or Kemper? Kemper is listed first on the top, and Jimbo is listed second.
Yeah, for some reason, a lot of people still getting those blank coals.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Now I know iPhone's got a new update out, so I don't know if it's specific to iPhone users or what's going on with the polls, but yeah. Tell you what, now I didn't even tell Kemper about this because I didn't think he'd agree to it, but I asked Luna and she said yes. So,
oh Lord, what'd you get me into?
If Kemper wins the poll, he has to have the Mike Tyson face tattoo drawn on for one of our future live streams.
Luna, we're gonna have to talk about our contract, lady.
Contract renegotiations.
Something.
Got an Android that's usually blank for you. Well, that sucks. Sorry about that. Kemper would look badass with that tattoo. Yeah, see, I don't need tattoos. You got any tattoos, Kemper?
Oh yeah.
I have 0.
I've got like a music note on my left arm.
Yeah, you told me about that.
A little, like a stone tribal piece in between my shoulder blades, and then I've got my Dragon Ball Z and tribal dragon head on my leg.
Do you think? Go ahead.
I was going to ask, did you hear that they were retiring Winston's number this weekend?
No, are they really?
Yep, sure are. They're honoring the 2013 champions. Was it 13? Yeah, it was 13. But yeah, I was reading that and I was like, well, at least they're ranked this year and doing that,
Yeah. Right.
Oh, what's his name? Norval? Is that how you say his name?
Mm-hmm.
Norval. He's
Yeah.
doing all right down there. He's starting to
Oh,
get some of those boys that he recruited in there and doing his system. So who
yeah.
knows, man? I thought he was a good hire to begin with. I just thought it
Yeah.
was a few years to get it going.
Man, it takes a couple years. Well, not just a couple, but like these 2 and 3 year plans, man. They, you got to give a coach a little, especially in a big sport like that with so many players that are, and every player is important.
Right.
That bring in your own recruits and train them your way, and you got to give a guy more than 2 or 3 years, in my opinion. Unless he just absolutely sucks. Or
Right.
Honey
Uh,
Bunny, what you Jimbo? You have no, I don't have any tats. Nope, 0 tats.
I was going to say, a lot of these guys, you sort of have to give them a minute, especially at these bigger schools. A lot of people have it wrong, and I've seen so many big schools go through so many head coaches and keep screwing it up.
Yeah,
They don't give any of it time to gel, none of it time to be built. They act like, well, because they're so and so that you should be able to just come in and win games, and that's not necessarily the case. You know, especially when you've been down as far as some of these. Like honestly, dude, even Tennessee, they used to be feared to be able, people playing them,
yeah,
and then just went to Scrub City. It was the same thing with Michigan. They for 15 years they just weren't doing shit. You know what I mean? So even with Harbaugh being a graduate from there, it's taken him some time. You know, so people just need to lay off that gas pedal and let people get their thing going, find their swerve.
yeah. Oh goodness, you got skunk fired up down there now. Um, I got 4 comments. I miss any? No, they're all there. They're all there. Well, we got the answer to the gun incident with Ali and Liston. That was crazy, wasn't it? I mean, do you think that was staged, or do you think because, or do you think Liston was expecting it, and that's what it kind of looked like? Because he fired one into his jacket,
Well,
right?
like you heard the guy talking the commentary how he had been following Liston around and basically harassing him the whole time. So he pretty much knew he would be around. Yeah, I don't think it was staged.
But you think Liston was ready to do that?
Oh yeah, he did it on purpose. He did it to fucking make Ali. And by
Yeah,
the way he was running, it looked like he did.
he sure as hell did.
So
Hey, now that was a good troll right there. That was a good troll.
it was definitely a good troll.
What about Ali getting the damn bullhorn?
That shit was funny though. Like they was jumping over people, hurdling, running like hell. Like that wasn't no fake jog. It wasn't no, oh, let me get out of here. It was like, oh fuck, the world's coming to an end.
Can you imagine Ali's face? Yeah. Right, Love and Grace. Did you see? Was it James Green that Mike Tyson beat up? And he beat him in the boxing ring, and then he beat him up like in the street because James Green kept saying Mike Tyson wasn't street fighting or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then James Green went and said Tyson had a bunch of people jump him. And I'm like, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, well, I saw a little recap of it the other day when I watched a little thing on Tyson. But soon when I saw that, I was like, that's an Ernie move.
Mm-hmm.
You make all these big bold statements, and then you got that ass whooped, and then all of a sudden, oh well, I was jumped.
Yep.
Yeah. So
there's a few
James
pussies.
and Ernie have something in common.
Just can't man up and take their ass whooping like a man. Like
Right.
his little intro over there, he is still riding the fucking steam off of his little fucking cat fight with Cody.
Oh, Ernie.
Yes,
Yeah.
like dude, You show the part where you got your ass whooped, Ernie. Show the part where Rosie lit your head up, son. Show the part where you went through the trailer skirt, because we had to show that. You won't show that to anybody. We had to go and get the other parts of this fucking fight and put it out there because you're a lying little bitch.
Well, there's another part of it that you're the one that showed it to me. I haven't seen it anywhere else, and I can't find it. But when Cody is behind Ernie, like, and they're kind of running, and Cody is just firing his head up, and Ernie's got his hands up, you know, but he's behind him, hitting him from behind, and Ernie with his back turned. Like, dude, somebody, if I got that kind of size difference on somebody and they turn their back to me, the fight's over.
Yep, lights out.
Yeah.
Because I ain't going to be swinging. I'm going to grab them and choke them.
Choke them or suplex them.
Yeah, they're going to sleep.
Cody, a foot taller than if you picked him up and dropped him on his head,
yeah, he'll go to sleep.
Yeah, it's over.
Heck, yeah.
Over. But then, and that's another thing it showed me. Well, Ernie can't fight. You never turn your back to somebody in a fight.
Nope.
Never.
Like he shows them dancing and hardly swinging. Literally. Like, what are we supposed to be impressed with?
What was he triggered about?
I was more impressed that Brad was able to get down the stairs without falling on his fat ass. Then
he probably did. They probably edited that out.
Right.
He's like one of them Weeble peoples. You ever seen them? The Weeble
oh,
people?
Yeah. They wobble, but they don't fall down.
Yep, that's right. Only old men know that. Oh.
Armstrong shit.
Yeah. What was he triggered about behind Green Eyes? Did you catch any of it, Kemper?
No, I didn't listen.
Probably that I was in Knoxville today and he was too big a bitch to show up.
He would probably want to avoid that.
Of course.
The things he deflects, you know.
Of course. But he says he's there working with law enforcement there in that city, and claims that, you know, that he was going to get me and arrest me too, you know, because I was a fugitive too, you know, him and Burger Cowboy. But there I was.
Seriously, behind Green Eyes? LOL, everything. Says Rap is crying in the corner, has a new cellmate, and he probably won't make it through the night. Ernie, bro, you think that little lockup down there in Greene County, you really think that's going to be worse than what you're going to? You're going to be going to actual prison, son. And it's going to happen soon. You're about to fuck up. Know that.
Had some stupid ass shit to say about you two. Yeah, I ain't worried about it. Of course, yes.
Debo is ignorant. I've seen who Debo is, and that's one of Simmerly's buds.
Yeah, Rita is me, and I am Rita. That's true. You found us out. Anita, what am I getting sued for now? Oh, Skern said I was getting sued. Yeah, probably talk Nozilla into suing me for my neck brace.
Right.
I'll sue him for everything, y'all, even his fucking neck brace.
Well, you're gonna have to wait until she gets back from her date with Fatty Bobatty.
Well, Ern talks all this trash about, you know, him slandering or suing but you know, he ain't never done it. And then, you know, and then you go look at stuff like this right here on my channel.
Don't shoot me, don't shoot me, please don't shoot me.
Or this.
You can't live on a lie. It's a fact. Don't matter who it is, you can't live on a lie. That's a fact. No matter what you do, you can't live on a lie.
Going to prison, Ern.
Yeah. Then you got, it's a fickle.
You remember they said it's supposed to say official in the little seal, right? Obviously, they're idiots. It doesn't. It says official or official, right?
Or you can't sit down.
I haven't committed a crime. I can't sit down. I can't sit down. But I haven't committed a crime. I really haven't committed a crime, though.
Or then you've got Anita's name there.
Anita dicking me?
Yeah. Go ahead, Ern. Sue me. Have you Nozilla girlfriend sue me. Good luck with that.
Yep. Get on it, doggone it.
Yeah.
Quit running.
Don't. What is that? Mama C tries to say. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Something like that.
Yeah, sing it, don't bring it. Whatever. Yeah.
Now that he may do. He did leave his missing bag of butt plugs.
Well, he can go pick it up at the FBI office.
He sure can.
I mean, he don't need to butt hurt over it. No pun intended. But
you want to know something though? Here's the funny part about that is they haven't offered for me to come and get that. Why would they keep it? Unless. No, I'm just kidding, Ern. I'm not going to tell you whether they got it or not, whether they sent it back or not. But are you worried? I'd be worried if I was you. It's untelling where your DNA's been, your DNA's been. Yeah, that's a fact, Jack. Good old school stuff. He said he would show proof. They are his official proof. What's he going to show proof of? My dog wants me cupcake. I hear Thelma in there telling him to stop. Cupcake decides that you getting some loving, some puppy loving. You're getting some puppy loving. There ain't really no stopping it. She imposes her will. If I didn't have my lights and stuff up in here, I'd get her in here and show her off. But maybe tomorrow or one day, maybe on a Sunday during the day, we'll get it. Go outside and let her run around a little bit and show y'all how big she's got. She is huge. Just killing me. Yeah. She ain't killing you, Dari. Stop saying don't now. She must be laying down. We got time for one more poll. What do y'all want? What do y'all want to poll about? I got a perfect poll. Perfect poll to end the night. Yeah, cupcake is bigger than sandwich is about. All right, let me put this poll in right quick.
Word.
Kemper, you won the facial tattoo, so Luna's gonna have to hold up to her end of the bargain and make you get that painted on. Unless you want to get a real one. Hey, if you want to get a real one, I'll pay for it.
No. I've avoided my neck, my lower parts of my arms, face, that kind of stuff for a reason.
Well, I don't blame you, but I mean, hell, I'm offering to pay for it.
No, it don't matter. I don't know how I feel about that.
You hear me? A free tattoo is a free tattoo.
Oh, poor Skern deleted his little fucking live.
Oh, it don't matter. We got it.
Mm-hmm. It is.
All those threats you make about you and Nozilla suing me, they're gonna come back to haunt you because we got it all. Ain't that what he used to say? We got it all. So do we, Ern. So do we.
What's up, Jimmy? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, buddy. Good to see you. All right. Let's see here. This is a tough poll right here.
I can't wait until next weekend. Is it next weekend? Yeah, next weekend. That is going to be a good time.
What is it?
The OSU Michigan game.
Oh, yeah, the big one.
Yeah. Next
Oh,
Saturday.
that's got serious implications on it.
Oh yeah. What is it? Number 2 versus number 3 or something like that? If they stay in rankings right now.
Yep, if it stays the way it is.
Because you got Georgia. Is it Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, Florida State? Isn't that the 4 undefeateds right now?
Yep.
Wait, hold on. No, Washington is too.
I think Washington might be number 4.
They might be.
In the official rankings that came out this past weekend. That was the first ones.
The playoff.
Poll now. Not for that anyway.
Let's see here.
We'll have to do this poll for a few minutes because this is just too good to,
the college football playoff rankings is Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, Florida State, Washington, Oregon, Texas, Bama, Missouri, Louisville. That's your top 10.
Yeah. See, Bama will leapfrog Texas.
Oh yeah. Well, Bama's also got rivalry game coming up too. So
yeah.
And then the conference championship, if they get to play in it. Looks like right now they will be, though. Because Missouri is the only one close to their record in ranking. And they're 8-2. That's wild. Missouri in the top 10. That's craziness. And what's even crazier is TCU's not even ranked. And they played in the national championship game.
Poll is up. Who is more of a man? First option is Skern. Second option is Sleazy. Third option is Mammoth. Fourth option is Sasquatch Simmerly. So there's your options on who is more of a man, and we will let that poll run for a few minutes.
I was going to say, it looks like Mammoth and Simmerly are going to have a little beef right here.
Yeah, I figured they'd be the top two, because, I mean, honestly, they probably are.
Yep.
Absolutely, Jimmy. We'll be praying for you, brother. I pray for you every night anyway, man. You're in my prayer list forever, man. I can tell you that, buddy. I promise you that.
Tina looking like she's got buckwheat in a headlock.
Doesn't she, though?
Yep, she sure does.
I mean, that's some furry stuff right there.
Oh.
Like, you can't even go down the Velcro aisle of Walmart.
Well, I was going to say, like, there's only a couple. I think Leslie could probably verify this, but the smell that goes with that image, it's wild, bro. Like,
you smelt it when it was dealt it?
Dude, I wasn't even, it was like 10 feet away from her, and I could smell her walking toward me. Not even trying to be funny.
Right, Nana Kim. That is some gnarly armpit hair.
Yeah.
And hats off to you for spelling gnarly correct.
Yeah, it's wild, man. But, Ernie and his non-bathing ass fits right in with that. Right, Erica? I'm telling you. I mean, it's almost like, probably some stale kitty litter that's been out in the sun for, I don't know, a month. Yeah, that's where you're going with it. Am I glitching, or you got your face?
No, At the video in the background.
Oh, you were just sitting there with your mouth half open. I'm like, oh shit, am I glitching?
I'm laughing. It's funny. We play this video for everybody. And I'm speeding it up. I bet it's still gonna be slow. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning.
Oh, the whip.
That is the reason why she's more of a man than Ern.
It's probably why Ernie hung out with her so much. I mean, you see her with a whip, she'd probably handle him with a scourge.
You know. Damn, you didn't know who that was? That was Tina Simmerly, Ernie's dream woman. Man, Sasquatch. I can't. Just, I don't know. That's a good question, fugitive recovery agent. Did that whip knock out that tooth? Good question. We might use that on a question for a poll tomorrow night. I'm going to put up community post here in a little bit while I watch some TV with my sweet lady. I'll put up some community post, and what I want is some suggestions for polls, and we will have poll night. We might give away some things. I'm getting ready to order some books, and we might give away some things like that, and some other different little things. So, but yeah, I would love to have some suggestions on polls. You guys would like to answer too. Speaking of polls, let's check on our poll here. Ooh, it's running. Mammoth is beating Sasquatch. 56 votes in. It's 46% to 39%. Actually, 46 to 40, with the other 14% going to Skern and Sleaze. Mammoth's up. Ooh. Y'all think Mammoth would whip Tina in a fight?
No.
I don't think so either. I think Tina
would whoop her ass.
I think Tina would drag her.
Yep, she would.
Yeah. Help, I need help with these puppies. Them ain't puppies. Did Mammoth take Skirt's wrench? I don't know. He told her to. I don't know if she actually did or not. Because I know she went back on the reason why he was telling her to take it. So she bowed down and cowered down to him. So I doubt it. She's talking about the ones in the house that are ours, Love and Grace. She's talking about the Doodle and the Newfoundland. They're freaking monsters. I thought the Rottweilers were big. That damn
dude, it's 44 to 44 right now.
Wow. maybe. Oh, Jimmy, what did you say? You felt like you was being attacked. What did you mean by that? Who's attacking you, Jimmy? Is it a creator on YouTube? I sure hope not, buddy. If it is, you got to learn how to just log off and let them go. Especially if it's one of these, creators that obviously have no heart or soul. Don't let those type of people even ruin an hour of your life, buddy. It ain't worth it, because they really don't matter. Get smacked with tails like they're switches. Well, I'll tell you what, now that new fountain, when it smacks you with its tail, it hurts, buddy. Feels like a damn one of them braided ropes that just, it hurts. But she's the biggest sweetheart in the, of all the dogs, inside or out. She's a loving, lay down, goofball. I guess Jimmy might have left. Maybe he's typing in chat. I don't know. Buddy, I hope it wasn't somebody on YouTube just making you feel that way, but you're not going to get attacked in here. So, and if you feel like you're getting attacked, stay away from that channel. Stay away from that creator or the subscribers who are treating you that way. I mean, it just ain't worth it. All you got to do is turn it off, Jimmy. All right. I want to give it until 1:40, and then we're going to close down the poll and see who we got. $43 up right now. What if we got a tie? We're gonna let Kemper cast the final vote, because we already know who he says more of a man.
Oh, do I need to cast a vote again? I've already casted a few.
Did you cast them all for the same person?
No.
It was counterproductive.
Yeah, it is.
He said, yeah, it is.
Hey, at some point, somebody's got to admit Ernie's more of a man than Sleazy.
Oh, right. True. I didn't even look at who was in third and fourth place. Let me look at that. It's a tie too, bro. 43, 7 and 7. Now that's a poll.
Damn.
That is a poll. Uh-oh. No way.
Well,
Sleazus is big trigger because you went to Hooters. Evidently, that part of Canada doesn't know that there are Hooters, or that here Hooters is considered a no age limit restaurant. What age does he think somebody needs to be? Sarah's 19. Thelma will be 48 in a couple weeks, and I'm 50. What age does he think you have to be to go into Hooters? Man, he really don't want to see. I'm guessing he don't want to see all the birthday parties we've had at Hooters for our kids, huh?
Yeah. It's dude, it don't matter, man. You could have shown anything today, and he's going to restream it and be triggered, because this is what views, man.
That's all he makes. Yeah, that's how he makes his money. I forgot he's full-time YouTuber.
So as we were saying, he's a nothing. He's a nobody. Fuck off, right?
Yep.
So
we have a winner. At 1:41 a.m., the poll is closed. 43% think Sasquatch similarly is more of a man. 41% think Mammoth, and 8% think Skern, and Sleazy and Resto coming in at 6% because that's the only two who voted for him. Otherwise, they wouldn't have got a vote because he's not a man. But anyway, he got 6%. Take your kids to Hooters, boy. It's great food. It's great fruit, great food. You better not take. I'll highlight Jimmy's message in just a second. Better not take his kids to the beach. You better not take his kids to anything because there ain't nobody in their dress no different than they would, or in their dress no different than they would walking down the street. Right? He's an idiot. Where was Jimmy's message at, buddy? Was it far up here? I clicked off it before I realized that was Jimmy's answer. There we go. I don't get on YouTube no more except to say, hey, I love y'all. Well, I don't know how you're feeling attacked. If you want to text me, buddy, I'm getting ready to get off here, but you can text me or call me and I'll chat with you and we'll talk. You don't want to have this bait. She means debate. She does talk to text, y'all. Debate. I have with my pastor's wife. You don't want this. You don't want to do this, dude. I've done this before. Yeah. Sleazy. My guy. Do they have Hooters in Canada? Is there an age limit for it?
There's one they can.
Surely Google will tell us, right? Knows everything else. All locations in Canada. Winnipeg, Toronto. Isn't that the area he lives in? Is Toronto?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a. Let's hit this one.
I agree, Leslie.
Read it out loud. I can't. I'm looking at the Google.
She says, I say fuck them and feed them soup beans.
Oh, the soup beans sound pretty good, to be honest with you. I wouldn't mind having some soup beans. I don't see an age limit listed on here. It doesn't say, so. I mean, that don't make any sense. But if you live in your granny's or mommy's basement, and he probably don't get out much. I mean, when he's talking about those 10 pussies he can hit by throwing a rock out the window, it's obviously not Hooters pussy. Hooters makes everything taste better, easy, right? Opposition will tell them. He says, who brings their family to Hooters? I do. And why don't you go to Hooters sometimes and see how many families you see sitting around? There's a bunch. This guy don't get out much, does he?
Nope.
Wow, he's more sheltered than I thought. I'm starting to feel sorry for him.
No, he's just trying to have something to bitch about, dude.
Yeah, Paisley, right. It's not a titty bar, idiot. Big difference.
Yep.
Good night, Jimmy.
Good night, bud.
About beans the other day, still haven't fixed them. All right, y'all. Tomorrow's your really long weekend day, right?
Yeah. Doubles all weekend, bro. Always.
Better you than me, young man.
I ain't feeling so young today, I can tell you that.
I hear you, buddy. I hear you. We appreciate y'all coming. Thank you, Kemper, for coming after working a double on the weekend. I know it's not like working at Hooters or nothing, but, it's still restaurant work and it's still hard on you. I know. Maybe we'll do a show about Hooters, and I'll get some Hooter girls on here to do some interviews.
Hell yeah. There you go.
That sounds like some fun, don't it? And we will show them the video of this guy singing his little "Hit It Like a Home Run" and the skinny skank he does the video with, and his minor children who are in the skanky video, and then ask the Hooters girls, why would he think that Hooters isn't a family restaurant? Let's make him Hooter famous. Sleazy. Oh gosh. Weirdo. He's like resto. He's a weirdo. All right, brother. Till tomorrow night. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
Coming to you live from the stand.
You remember they said it's supposed to say official in the little seal, right? Obviously, they're idiots. It doesn't. It says official or official, right?
Holy hell. It is hotter than tits on a boar hog.
I haven't committed a crime. I can't sit down. I can't sit down. But I haven't committed a crime.
I need a dick in me?
What? Say what? Because I ain't no sissy lala like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things. Realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up. Let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted. So mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit and I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Women's boobs are their balls. They're just not down there. So yes, gentlemen, we have bigger balls than you do.
I need a dick in me?
What?
Do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that.
Say what?